Page 23, Go Tell Aunt Rhody. Again, there is a preparatory left-hand study at the bottom of the page. Now, you've already had this pattern, all right? It's called that Alberti bass pattern. We're using the same notes in the chords that we used on page 22. But now we're just playing them in a pattern. They have added one chord that you didn't get on page 22, and that's the second line next to the last, no, this is the second line, last measure. There, the preparatory study at the bottom, they have this chord. That's a 4 chord in C major. That's the other primary chord, except we're playing it one note at a time. It's still a chord. So if you play the chord all at the same time, it's called a block chord. It's blocked. It's all one. If you play it one note at a time in some pattern, doesn't matter what the pattern is, it's one note at a time. Or the point is, it's not all the notes at the same time. It could be a combination of any kinds of things. I could play one note and 2 notes. Okay, those we call broken chords. Not broken as in busted up. It's broken as in not all at the same time. Sort of is busted up a little bit, isn't it? So these are broken chords. They're still chords. So in Go Tell Aunt Rhody, we got 8th notes all over, but the left hand is playing 8th notes throughout. So it makes it a little easier for the right hand rhythm. All you got to do is stay with the left hand. Now the important thing about this, well, there's many important things, but one of the important things is that the beat goes on. You can't hesitate. Okay, you can't alter the beat. When the left hand provides you 8th notes like this, you got to be like a drummer, and it's got to be a steady. They have to be steady. You can't slow down or speed up. It's got to be exactly that. So the right hand's got to stay with that. All right. You may have to work on that because it's important to get that smoothly. Now, on these things, these pieces we played so far in this book, I would hope that you will get them where you can play them without looking at the keyboard at all. You might have to look at first, but in most cases, you're not moving the hands around. If you do, it's very little. You ought to be able to go up and down one key at a time without looking. So you want to develop that feel of the keyboard, that mental feel. And, oh, okay, I know where my hand is. In this piece, your right hand might move a little bit, but not much. So you're starting out in C position here. But then in the second line, your hand is slightly changing. It's not really a hand change. It's the first note in the second line is an E on this, and they want you to use your index finger. So you have to move, you leave your thumb where it is, and you move the fingers up 1. So you just stretch the hand out a little. You're here, you're just going to here. And then on the third line, you come back down. Try and do it without looking at the keyboard. So can you go to here without looking down? Now, I just briefly say bring out the melody because I explained this earlier in another video, but it's really, really, really important. So let me reiterate. The left hand has all this going on, and mentally speaking, we tend to focus on all the stuff going on. So we just naturally want to play that left hand a little louder. So it's here. So make sure you play the melody like you want it. How loud do you want the melody? And just keep everything else under that. You know. That sounds better than. So in common time, or 4/4 time, I'll give us 4 counts and we'll play it together. Bring out the right hand, that's the melody. And we want to hear the phrasing. 1, 2, Ready and go, and.